Great way to start off the week dito po sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Hindi po Ken Pangilinan with Javi Palanya. At courtside, kasama po natin si Miss Lyra Punsalan. Nakita nyo, no? 10-all tayo first quarter, pero Batangas outscoring Bulacan in the last two, 25-14, 26-19 to open up an 18-point advantage.
Crucial rin yung mga naging baskets ni MJ De La Virgen. If not, Batangas would not be able to establish a lead like this. I think Bulacan did a good job of keeping in step until De La Virgen came in and rained them down from the outside.
Umawas able to connect on that three-pointer but missed out on his assignment. MJ De La Virgen could not make him pay though. Ochea nakuha na may offensive rebound but careless with that pass. It triggers a fast break opportunity. Humawas, no. Celso, yes.
He used to do that in his sleep in high school. You let Gino Humawas get into the open floor. That's either gonna be a sure 2 points or a basket and one. Good thing Celso was there, assuming the miss.
Dating bas dito nung high school, Gino Humawas.
Yes, NCAA Juniors MVP in a time where players from that league in high school were really tough to beat, and that was still the time where San Beda would be virtually unbeaten in the NCAA Juniors Division.
Darwin Lunor, supalpal. Sam Peralta with a block. Lunor susubok muli. Nandun si Peralta but he was able to get away with one. Darwin Lunor, 2 points.
And Celso just allowed him to carve out space underneath without too much resistance. Here he is forcing up a shot. He thought he would get a whistle. Walang naipadala. Pero ito, magandang padala ni Oliva kay MJ De La Virgen.
Special delivery, Oliva to MJ De La Virgen. Humawas, jacks up a free. Peralta the rebound. Benedicto, siya naman susubok. Off to the left. Oliva, nakuha yung rebound.
They're rushing a lot of their shots. Talking about Bulacan, I understand they're trying to play catch-up, but I think it would be wiser to try and set things up.
Nicky Perez, nakakuha ng rebound at put back. Celso sa kabilang banda.
That's a good quick score, but can you make stops? That's the question if you're Bulacan.
67-50. We have Kai Oliva on the right side. Oliva drives, absorbing contact and earning himself 2 free throws.
I think for the most part in this game, Oliva has made a pretty good account of himself.
Last part of the game brought to you Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme magpalamig. Free installation for split-type air conditioners.
He has been the proponent of pushing the pace here for Coach Cholo Villanueva. His speed has aided that cause of Batangas in this game.
Oliva has yet to score but does have 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Again, win here formalizes their entry for 7th consecutive time into the playoffs. The longest active streak in the MPBL. Nicky Perez scores another one.
And that just goes to show you that Batangas is definitely one of the model franchises that we have in the league. Why? Aside from their track record, they've managed to get players like Nicky Perez to get exposure here in this league.
Timeout Bulacan. We'll be back after the short break. Dito pa rin po ang ating mga fans dito po sa Batangas City Coliseum sa ika-10 pagkakataon. 6-3 record ang Batangas City po dito sa Batangas City Coliseum. Bulacan behind by 19, 69-50. Again, Ken Pangalinan po with Javi Balanya at courtside. Miss Lyra Punsalan. Marlon Monte nagbabalik. Kasama niya si Jer Sumino, Sam Peralta, Joseph Celso, and Gino Humawas. Foul will be called. And free throws coming up for J.R. Sumido. Itong free throw na ito at sa atin ng Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. May inaantok na sa tabi ko, hindi si Javi Balanya yun. 69-52. Eh syempre, makikiting natin mga production team, hindi matatawaran yan. Lalo po yung technical team natin eh. Minsan umaga pa lang nandito na, Javi, no?
Ayun na nga eh. You know, they're the real heroes of the league. Unheralded most of the time, but they're the ones that keep us going here. And they're the ones that make sure na maganda rin ang magiging kalalabasan ng ating mga laro.
I mean, seriously, we've been going through a lot of places. In September, we have game days 6 out of 7 times in a week. So parang Sunday lang yung nagiging pahinga, but they continue to just toil and talagang saan man sa Pilipinas, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao, nandyan sila para magsilbi para sa atin.
Tama ka dyan. Maraming salamat to the unsung heroes of the MPBL. Without you, this league would not be running.
Free throws, 15 out of 23 after that Marlon Monte make. Commissioner Kem Remdes and Head of Security, Rudy Distrito. 69-53. DJ Alarcon momentarily lost his dribble. Got fouled.
That's a poor foul. Anytime you commit a foul at the end of the shot clock, that's not a good thing to do because you reset the offense's team back to 14 seconds. Especially if you're trying to play catch-up basketball, that really sets you back.
That was Olayon. Lunor. 2 points. May kasama pang foul. Levi Hernandez enjoying his stint on the bench. Love this handiwork from Larwin Lunor. Kahit pa nasundot sa mukha ni Macklin Sabelina, baliwala lang. Former St. Clair's standout, ito si Darwin Lunor.
There's really a lot of them here in this league.
Dami. Macklin Sabelina. Nagkakaanuan sila ni Darwin Lunor. Playful banter. Here, Sumino drives right. Can't finish, but there for the stick back was Macklin Sabelina.
7 points in the game. Still a 16-point lead to try and overcome here for the Cuyas.
Si Daniel Atienza nandito na for Batangas City. Got fouled.
These fouls just might about to doom itong Bulacan sa laro na to. Batangas, if they're able to capitalize on these free throws from here on out, this could seal the deal para sa kanila and could prevent any momentum from shifting towards the side of Bulacan. Daniel
Atienza, former NU player, played under Coach Jamaic, also in the PBA. Now finding himself with the Batangas City Tanduayro Masters. Naglaro din ito sa Valenzuela di ba? Ito si Daniel Atienza. Now he passes it to VJ Alarcon. Long 2-point shot, no. Sumino leaking out, lays it in for 2 points. Bulacan though still behind by 15. Past the halfway point ng ating fourth quarter. Atienza. will pull up. It will not go in. Lunor back to Atienza. Back to Lunor. Perez with 6 on their shot clock. Alarcon. Long three-pointer. Short. Perez with another rebound. The cut by Alarcon. Open free for Daniel Atienza. Tatalbog palabas. Another shot opportunity for Batangas City. Darwin Lunor inside for 2. And pretty much Batangas City enjoying their handiwork. And well, they're on their way to making another appearance in the playoffs in the South. Darwin Lunor scores. Timeout Bulacan. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. We'll be back after the short break. Still here at the Batangas City Coliseum. Batangas in front by 17, 74-57. Well, Bulacan, pwede pa ito actually.
Yeah, this is still very much possible, especially if they come up with a basket here quickly. That's certainly gonna elevate their chances of still making a comeback in this game. This is just a 15-point lead. Mawas could cut it down to 14 with a free throw coming up. And that was not a lot of time ticked off the game clock after that timeout. So, question for Bulacan now is, can they string together a number of defensive stops?
Gino Humawas has 11 points and 3 assists. Daniel Atienza drives all the way, 2 points. How about that?
He just absolutely blew by Sam Peralta, using his quickness to his advantage.
Marlon Monte, di naman patitinag. Sumugod agad sa kabila. At nakasungkit na naman ng foul.
He's greatly struggled in this game, talking about Marlon Monte. But what about Atienza on this drive?
Gixer, great move of the game, born for greatness. Nag-backflip pa. Sa swimming pool ba ginagawa mo yun, Habs?
Hindi ko rin kaya.
Di mo kaya. Never ko nagawa din yan eh.
Mala action star lang yan eh. Di tayo action star eh.
Baka si Lyra nagagawa yan, no?
I wouldn't be surprised.
76-61. Matatapos na yung regular season, yung luto ni Miss Lyra Punsalan, hindi pa rin natin nararanasan.
Yun na nga eh. Kailan kaya yun?
Eto, Darwin Lunor. Patuloy ang pamamayagpag. 12 points, 6 rebounds. At may bonus free throw pang kasama.
Lunor has constantly terrorized the shaded area here in the second half, whether it's off offensive rebounds or just simply incursions inside during half-court sets.
Monte sa poste. Atienza matatawagan ng foul. Both teams in penalty.
And trying to take the younger kid to school.
Celso Benedictos papasok. Nakakay Baklid sa Melina. Gino Mawas.
This might signal the last and final push for Bulacan.
Monte flirting with a triple-double. 13 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Under 3 minutes left. Well, pwede pa naman ito. 15-point lead. We've seen some teams come back from these kinds of deficit at this juncture and went on and win. Darwin Lunor to Alarcon, straight away free. It will pop out. Ball tapped, and it will go to Bulacan.
That's one stop. Can they score here? Talking about Bulacan.
Monte, outlet, Sumido runs into traffic. Man, he scores. And a bonus free throw coming up after getting fouled.
Now, it's not all the time that you need to be moving quickly on the court. Sometimes there are rather scenarios wherein you have to slow down and be a little more deliberate in what you do. That's what Jer Sumido did there.
Jer Sumido trims the gap to 12. 78-66. Batangas has to be careful here.
Yeah, this is not yet done.
Not getting lulled into sleep. Lunor to Atienza. Baseline drive. Perez. Lunor off the bounce. Foul given up. Tough break for Bulacan. There were only 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and they are now in penalty. Lunor will troop to the line for 2 free throws. Batangas though as a team, just 9 out of 17 from the line. Yan din yung naging problema nila eh. Ang dami nilang naminintis na free throws when they were trying to mount a comeback against Abra.
You know, these are really opportunities that a lot of teams take for granted, especially in close games when you're trying to catch up. That's also a very important factor. They went 12 out of 22 against the Weavers. Abra shot 20 out of 30. But still, imagine they lost by 16 points in that game. If they made all 22, it would have been just a 10-point loss. They could have maybe made things differently, because free throws sometimes could be the continuation of momentum or the killer of momentum. If you get to make them after a run, that helps you sustain it. If you miss them during a run, that kills it.
There are 2 minutes left. Nice backdoor entry. And now the swing pass. But it results into a miss. Bulacan. Still some hope here. Monte in and out dribble. Goes to the paint. Layup won't drop, but another foul. Bulacan going for their 30th and 31st attempts at the free throw line. Marlon Monte. Dalawang free throws igagawad sa kanya dito. 2 rebounds, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. 22 of 32 at the line. Monte, 8 out of 13. It's the second. 79-69. Atienza to Nicky Perez. Lunor dishes it out to Atienza. They run their offense with 7 on their shot clock. Alarcon has missed a couple of threes already after hitting 1 in the first half.
That could have been the dagger there. At Bulacan now still left with chances.
Marlon Monte, nice backdoor cut by Benedictos. Peralta, clean up though. Long rebound ends up with VJ Alarcon. Goes all the way for 2, and that should do it.
I thought Peralta earlier was hit. That should have been a whistle. I was waiting for the referee to sound it, but unfortunately for the Cuyas, that didn't happen. And now, Batangas looking poised to win this one.
Unfortunately for Jer Sumido and the rest of the Bulacan Cuyas, they will still be marred at the bottom of the North Division team standings. Batangas, this win will make their entry to the playoffs official for the 7th consecutive season.
Darwin, congratulations with more minutes and responsibilities given to you. Dahil wala nga yung key players nyo, ano yung iniisip mo coming into this game?
Basta ginagawa lang namin lahat ng pinapractice namin, yung mga tinuturo ni coach na kapag wala yung ibang players, kailangan namin mag-step up. Yun lang.
And nag-step up ka nga talaga, proving na maaasahan ang lahat ng players ng Batangas. Anong masasabi mo that through this win, mas napatibay na ang playoff position nyo?
Basta binibigyan lang kami lagi ni coach ng tiwala. Yun lang yung nagpapalakas na loob namin every game.